of the Author Launchpad. And one of the things that I wanted to jump on and share after today's training is it isn't easy to do the deep work of your coaching program without a facilitator. You're not going to solve it in a silo. You just aren't. It is like asking the best championship teams to play on the court without having the Phil Jackson, without having the Pat Rileys, the Bill Belichick's, the Nick Saban, name your favorite coach on the sidelines watching what you're doing. But yet I still find many people trying to solve it here inside of the silo that they exist in. And it just doesn't work like that. You have to do this in conversation. The work of coaching is a conversational action. When people talk about, the bot coaching or automated coaching, those are trigger mechanisms based on keywords where there's a pattern that they think the next best statement should be offered. But what's missing is in the nuances of knowing people. It's in the nuances of what they say that gets missed. So today, while working with one of my clients, one of the things that this person is committed to is that people are able to get over self-doubt and self-sabotage. Well, here's the thing. Whatever you say that you're committed to is the thing that is going to come back against you, that you're the one who has had to either learn it, we teach what we need to learn, or you're the one that's had to heal it too, right? We guide what we've needed to heal. So what I say is we teach what we need to learn and we guide what we need to heal. Those things continue to show up in your life. It's part of what I say. There's nature, nurture, and assignment. Assignment is that universal, call it the divine. What is your assignment in this lifetime? Only you can guide something inside of assignment. Many people can teach concepts, can teach the mechanics, can teach the blocking and the tackling and the doing this versus doing that. Those are lessons that we get to teach. It is in the guidance of coaching that shows you've done the deep work, you've done the necessary work. And when you're just trying to exist at that superficial top level of the human performance, the human existence, you're going to have a modicum of success. You absolutely will, just by engagement, just by being enthusiastic, just by showing up, because that's energetics. The transformation, the true transformation, the breakthroughs that occur that lead to transformation, those occur only when we do the deep work. When we ourselves have faced those dragons, that hero's journey dragon, we of self have faced that heroine's journey challenge, the chasm of what there is to cross, that's when you're able to make that biggest difference. So I wanted to jump on here and have this message be left for you, because it really is. If you are out to create a program worth its snuff, and you're just teaching the mechanics. And trust me, as I say that right now, I remember paying for someone's program and she was extraordinary in the mechanics, but she didn't do the deep work with you. She did some work, right? But it just wasn't in her engagement. It wasn't in her style. It just wasn't there. And you've got to do that work with people. Most people get stopped not because they're not techie. That's part of it. It is absolutely part of it. They get stuck because they doubt their ability to do some of these technical things, so they don't engage with it. They don't have a resolve to get it done, like a no matter whatness, I'm going to get this done. And that is part of the tech issue, is the curse of the expert just shows up and says, you should do this. And then with your ads, you could do this. And then once you got these things done, it'll work like this. It doesn't work like that. That's why in my program, I make sure we build your video sales letter page. I make sure that we're there with you, helping you to make sure that you build that forward-facing authority landing page. that your contact page works, that you have your calendar page built into it, like the core pages that you need to be effective. I get those are the things that are needed, but not everybody shows up with those things, because when we do that, we get stuck here. And the moment we go back to that young conversation that says, I'm not good enough, I don't know, no one likes me, no one listens to me, I'm not loved, whatever it is that exists as a child, young child conversation, it shows up in our adultness unless you've done the deep work to deal with it. And if you haven't done the deep work to deal with it, then you need a coach who can help you move through the chasm of where you lack conviction. Performance is about persona. Performance is about that deep personal you showing up, shining your light, resolving what you may or may not have resolved for yourself in your life. Get that done. Make the difference you said you're out to make. Take that book that you have. Take the best ideas out of that book. I'll have a free lead magnet somewhere around this that will tell you how to take that and structure it into a workshop or a masterclass and start to deliver it. Because your book in and of itself, your talk from the stage in and of itself, your expertise that you bring out of the corporate sector in and of itself does not transform lives. It gives people ahas. But if you do not incorporate those with clear action steps, with the actual from information to being able to implement, and most importantly, you'll hear people say, oh, we get paid for implementation. No, it doesn't stop there. That's where it starts. Like for the best coaches, the really elite coaches, it starts there. It's the integration, because integration is that deep work within. Implementation is the absolute necessary work now of a noisy social media world. But the next level is those that will help you go from implementation to integration. And the only way you can integrate it into your life is when you're doing the deep work. So if you just think you're going to deliver the superficial talk, and you're going to put your hand over your heart and your hand over your belly and do some deep breaths and everything's going to get handled. No, it will cause movement. Yes, but that's not what's going to last. Lasting power, lasting coaching is when you go from the implementation to the deep integration by rooting out the young conversations and placing in the inspired conversations about the future that you are out to create in this world and the difference that you make for others. That's what I want you to have. That's what I wish you this holiday season. It's why I created the Author Launchpad. It's why I create Launch Your Life's Work, so you can experience that. I'm not just here to give you templates. I'm not just here to give you that same superficialness. There's a reason why I ask my clients, do I have permission to coach you? Because I want you to perform at your best. And when you're willing to be coached and bring your expertise, that is where transformation occurs. So with that being said, I'm Chris Trammell, creator and developer and head coach of the Author Launchpad. I look forward to working with you. If performance matters to you, then reach out to me, and under Chris Trammell Coaching, we'll talk about the world of performance and what that can make for you. But most importantly, as we wrap up this year, go be great. Take your knowledge out there. Do a last 7-day sprint with it, whatever you're going to do, but have people know what you did this year, have people know what you're going to be doing next year, and make an invitation to work with you. All right. You have yourselves a wonderful day. It is a pleasure. And like I said, somewhere on this page, maybe in the comments under the bio, I will make sure that there's a lead magnet there that says, how to take those ideas and go ahead and put them into action so you could create your masterclass and your workshop from them. All right. Be well. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.